Hello class, this is class 14. Doing research on similar companies to your business idea. How important is it to check out the competition in Uganda? Every business will likely have a competitor or someone who's running a similar business to your idea. For you to capture some of your competitors' customers, you need to offer them something that they don't get from your competitor. So you need to build that benefit in your business.
Research your competition. Find out the businesses that are similar to your business idea, and then try to figure out what aspects of those businesses are better than your business idea or not as good as your business idea. This is called competitive analysis. A competitive analysis can help you figure out what makes your product or service unique. You can also find out what parts of your business you should play up in order to attract your target market. So how can you identify your competitors? What I want you to do is to get a piece of paper to write down answers to 9 questions about businesses that are similar to your main idea. That was the idea that had the fewest number of obstacles and you had the most solutions to those obstacles. Okay, so there are several businesses similar to your idea. So I'm going to show you in the next slide an example of how to answer questions about one type of business to give you an idea of how to answer questions regarding your competition. So when you see those questions, I want you to stop the video to give yourself time to write down your answers. Here are 9 questions to ask yourself about your main competition. Here, I'm going to pretend that I have a notebook company and my main competitor is a company named Notebooks R Us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all 9 questions and show you potential ways to answer these types of questions. And then later on, you're going to apply these questions to your own competitor. So let's get started. Number 1, who are your competitors? Businesses that are similar to your business idea. I decided that Notebooks R Us is my main competitor. 2, what products or services do they sell? Notebooks R Us, they sell notebooks, pens, pencils, erasers, and markers. 3, what is the competitor's market share, or how many people buy from them? I'm going to say that most of the kids at my school and the nearby schools buy their school supplies from Notebooks R Us. 4, what are their current strategies, or how do they go about getting their customers? They go directly to the schools and they sell their products to the students. They also go house to house in neighborhoods and sell their products to the parents of the students. Number 5, how do they market their products or services? Well, they put up posters in our schools. 6, how many hours per week do they advertise? The posters are up all year around. Their posters are the only posters allowed in the school. 7, what is your competitor's strengths and weaknesses? Well, a weakness is that their notebooks are pretty plain. The whole notebook is either one color, which is red, blue, or green. Their notebooks do not have any decorations on them. Their notebooks will also be more expensive because they are quite pricey. However, the strengths of this company is that their notebooks are really large. You can get notebooks with 150 pages or even 300 pages. Their notebooks are also on spiral, so the pages don't fall out. 8, what are the potential threats do your competitors pose to your business? Well, right now, they have all of the customers. Their notebooks will be larger than the notebooks that I can make, and many people already know about their business. Number 9, what potential opportunities do they make available for you? Well, I know that people are willing to buy notebooks at school, and they are willing to have notebooks sold to them door to door. So that is the list of 9 questions I want you to think about for your business idea. And the answers that I've provided are the level of detail that I hope that you can come up with in answering these questions about your business idea. Naomi, an investment banker, sees her competition leave a meeting that she will also take to try and get Cachet to work with her. She says in the meeting with Cachet that she has done her homework. She talked about other people, other investors, who in the past did not believe in Cachet, which is a security company that builds networks. She compares her company to other companies that do not fully understand the value of Cachet. And it's that competitive or comparison analysis that convinces them to work with her.
When I was a kid, if you wanted privacy, if you wanted to send a secret message, you made invisible ink with vinegar. And when you were ready to go public, you revealed your secret message with grape juice. But there's nothing secret about what brings us all together today. I'd like to introduce you to my VP, Erin Manning. She'll go through some specifics of our proposal.
Cachet certainly has taken privacy to the next level, and we are so pleased to have had a chance to foster that growth. If you open your pitch books to page 2, you'll see in the first model, we're predicting a valuation of a little over $1 billion at 34 to 36 a share.
Well, you're certainly presenting us with some compelling numbers.
You guys can tell we've done our homework. But that's not why you're gonna give me this deal.
Okay.
I remember what you told me the first day we met. You said, we're not a social media company with privacy settings. We're a privacy company that can build a social network, an impenetrable social network. I understood that, the need for it. I felt it in my gut. Now, some other people thought you guys were paranoid, right? Investors wouldn't go for it. Now, fast forward. Edward Snowden, the Sony hack, nude photos of actresses. Your revenue jumps, your competitors start rolling out, but we were ahead of the curve because we understood that it gets harder every day to trust people in this world. And security is the hottest commodity.
It's time to think about how you can compete against your competitors. So on the back of that paper, write the answer to the following questions about ideas about how to make your product or service stand out from the competition. You're going to try to answer the topics on the questions in the next slide, and if you get stuck, just read the examples that I provide for you. So the goal is to find out how you can be competitive and steal some of your competitors' customers. Here are 6 ways that you can make your business stand out from the competition. Number 1, think about the way your product will look compared to your competition. Number 2, you want to make sure that your product is sturdy and will last. 3, think about the cost of your product compared to your competitor. 4, how will you sell your product compared to the methods used by your competitor? 5, Is there anything about you as a business owner that is different or unique from your competitor? 6, think about how you will market your product or services compared to your competitor. So if you have some difficulty answering these 6 questions, you can look at the example of how I answered these questions for my made-up business, which was a notebook business. So pause the video and answer these 6 questions. YIE Club Teenies, Professor G. I hope you enjoyed the lesson that I just taught you in this class. If you have any questions or you want to join our forum on our website, drop me an email, and I hope you like and subscribe. Do the homework assignment in the video, and I will see you next time. YIE Club Teenies.